Hey, what's up guys, Jimmy here, thank you for joining me. I'm really glad you're here. So, last week in my Rita video, I mentioned that I wanted to do a video where I talk about my wish list for the next Power Rangers movie, and I will give you that, but before I do that, I just want to talk about the leaked pictures of Elizabeth Banks on the set of Power Rangers in her Rita outfit. I'm not going to show you the pictures because I don't know the studio is okay with people sharing these pictures. Because they were taken by a paparazzi and not by, it's not officially from the studio. So I'm not going to show them, just to be safe. But I will share my thoughts. And the lower half of the costume, which is whatever you'd expect, I'm cool with it. But they showed her staff. And she has her staff, and that makes me so happy. It's gold, and it goes with the look of her new outfit, her new look. But it still has that, it pays tribute to the original staff because it kind of curves as that crest at the top, and it looks really cool, and I'm excited that she has her staff. She better say, "Make my monsters grow." I forgot who commented on my last video, but I do want her to say that. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about a few things that I want to see in the next Power Rangers movie. First thing, it's a few things. First thing, I want to see Bulk and Skull return, or at least I want to see their characters in this movie. Bulk and Skull, whether or not you like them, they play a pretty big role in, pretty important role in Power Rangers history. They were in the first 3 seasons, Mighty Morphin, and then they were in Zeo afterwards, and they were in Turbo after that, and they were in space after that, and they might have been in Lost Galaxy. No, they weren't in Lost Galaxy, but they were in the first 6 seasons, longer than most actual Rangers. So I think that alone helps cement, at least hopefully, will cement their roles in the movie. With that being said, Lionsgate, if you're looking for Bulk, let me know. My buddy Johnny can play Skull if you'd like. They are huge in this mythology, and I would love if they were in this movie as well. With that being said, Bulk was also in Power Rangers Samurai, spoiler alert I guess, but I do have one more thing that I want on this list. But before I do that, I asked my buddy Johnny to give me one thing he wants to see in this movie. So with that being said, Johnny, take it away.
Thanks Jimmy, and bigger thanks to Jimmy for helping me recently get back into Power Rangers. Grew up on them, totally loved them, and somewhere along the way, I just lost it. And I don't know why, because I love me some Power Rangers, and I've been in a huge Power Ranger kick. So, that of course means I'm super excited for the new movie. Can't wait. If I had to choose one thing that I really want to see in the movie, I would have to say it's Goldar. I've always loved Goldar. I thought he had an awesome design. I love that he was like always ready for a fight and he wanted to do it himself. And I think with the new movie and the new kind of stylistic changes they're making, I'd be really excited to see an updated, more badass Goldar who's ready to get in some really big fights. I want to see like just an amazing scene with Goldar early on. You know, I don't know what the whole story is about, but early on with the Power Rangers, maybe they're just starting to get into it, where he like wipes the floor with them almost, taking all of them on at once. Would be freaking amazing. And since I can never, you know, adhere to anything that I say, I would also like to see, like at the very end of the movie, after the big ending or whatever, and you think it's over, in comes Lord Zed's staff, setting up the sequel. Too awesome. Back at you, Jimmy!
Thanks, Johnny. I did say one thing, but Goldar is amazing, so I'll give you that. So I do want to see Goldar, but because Johnny said it, I decided to take it off my list. Instead, I really want to see Ron Wasserman come back to do the soundtrack. You don't know who Ron Wasserman is. Ron Wasserman is the guy who composed and wrote and did all the music for the original Power Rangers series. He did it for the first 3 seasons, Mighty Morphin, and he did it for Zeo, he did it for Turbo, and he did it for In Space. He also came back later and did it for SPD, so he did it for 7 seasons of Power Rangers. And his music is iconic when it comes to Power Rangers. When you think Power Rangers, you think the original theme, you think the Go Green Ranger, you think the White Ranger theme, you think the Zeo theme, you think all these songs that are classic to Power Rangers history. Ron Masterman did them, so I really would love if he at least got one song on the track. If you've heard his redux, his redo of a lot of the Power Ranger songs, I'll play a little clip right here.
So you fell into the danger, and you're all alone tonight.
So he would be, I just want to sing one song from him, at least one. Hopefully he can do the whole score, but I'll take one song. I'll take Bulk and Skull, and for added bonus, I can play Bulk, if you'd like. Alright guys, that is it. Next week I'll probably do a video on things that I don't want to see in the Power Rangers movie, which isn't a lot actually, because I'm really open to this movie. I'm really excited for it. So that being said, guys, I'll see you guys next week. The FTBA.